All right, let me show you guys how to cut out something bigger than your CNC machine. So I am working on a sign right now for a local salon that is just over 6 feet wide, and it has to have some pretty big letters that are going to be going on top of that. Now, I have a Shapeoko 5 Pro, and it is a 4x4 cutting area. So how do I cut something out that is bigger than the bed? We can use something called tiling. Now, I don't have the Pro version of Carbide Create, which is the CAM software that is supplied by Shapeoko, but let me show you what I did with my setup. So I have my stock, which is about 14 3/4, and it's 68 inches tall. So obviously bigger than 48 inches, which is my limit. What I did was I divided it into smaller sections, and then I kind of combined each section of the letter to a rectangle. So I got the first portion of the pink house here, and I connected it to a square where the maximum height was 44.5 inches. So originally this was up there. I set my 0 right here on the bottom of my sled, and it was going from here up, and my stock was extending past the end of my bed. So I set my corner at Z0 as right here on the bottom left-hand axis. Z0 was just the bottom of the bed, and I had it cut that first rectangle. So then what I did was I kept everything aligned on the left side. I simply moved the stock down. There's my 44.5 mark. I moved it right to where my Y0 is gonna be. And now I'm gonna show you how we do the rest of the part on the computer. All right, so we obviously cut this first part out. We are done with this. So now what we're gonna do is simply move this. See, I had it all combined together. Move this out of the way. Get my top part. I already have this all combined. Stick that right on the bottom corner. I already have my tool path set up for it, so I'm simply gonna disable the first one. I'm going to enable the second one. And you can see there, boom, cut out the rest of the letters that we need for house. So that's what's going to go right there. All right, and just like that, you have a full over 6 foot sign, just about a 6 foot sign on a 4 foot bed. Yeah, there she is, all in one piece. Didn't have to cut it out or separate it. Let me know if that made sense to you guys, or if you want me to show you on the computer again how I did it. But really, no paid software, no additional crazy software things. Basically just set a 0, make sure you align to that 0 when you move your stock, and then cut out, as long. You basically have an unlimited Y, as long as you have space in your shop for it. So thank you guys.